I was convinced I had imaginary friends as a child. I just found their obituaries from when I was 7. While cleaning out my childhood home after my parents moved to Florida, I found a shoebox hidden behind the water heater. Inside were newspaper clippings I had never seen before. The first obituary made my stomach drop. Evelyn Moore, age 8, missing for 3 weeks before her body was found in a creek. The photo showed a little girl with crooked pigtails and a yellow raincoat. I remembered her perfectly. Evelyn was my imaginary friend when I was 7. She showed me how to fold paper airplanes and always wore that raincoat. My parents told me she wasn't real, and Dr. Keating spent months convincing me lonely children make up friends. He had me draw pictures of Evelyn, of the others, and he took notes while I talked. I thought he was helping me. But here was Evelyn's obituary, dated 3 months after I told my mom about her. My hands shaking, I dug deeper. Caleb Harris, 9, vanished from his backyard. His bike was found in the grass. Lily Navarro, 6, drowned in a pond behind the elementary school. Each one matched my imaginary friends. Caleb with his bent corner deck of cards. Lily with her pockets full of colored strings for friendship bracelets. 12 clippings in total. 12 children I remembered playing with in our basement. I called my parents immediately. My dad answered on the second ring like he'd been waiting. He said the clippings were part of Mom's grief scrapbook, that she collected them during my episodes, trying to understand. But when I asked why every article was about dead children, he hesitated too long. Finally, he said it was coincidence, that Dr. Keating explained it was normal for kids to imagine things. His voice was steady, but it felt practiced, like he'd said it 100 times. I didn't believe him. I drove 3 hours to their new house. When I arrived, they were already at the kitchen table, side by side, as if they'd been waiting all day. Mom spoke first. "You found the box." Not a question, a statement. Dad's eyes were flat. "We always worried how perceptive you were. Calling them imaginary friends was easier than explaining the truth. The truth. The basement. How they always insisted I bring my friends downstairs. How they never let me go to anyone else's house. How the door was locked once I got older." Mom's hands twisted in her lap. The children were real. Their parents trusted us. We gave them a safe place. Safe. That word made my skin crawl. Dad leaned closer. "They loved coming here. You kept them busy while we did what had to be done." His voice was soft, almost nostalgic. I whispered, "You killed them." Mom corrected me. "We gave them peace. Children that innocent, the world only ruins them. We spared them worse fates." I felt sick. Dad smiled faintly. Evelyn's raincoat is still hanging in the basement closet. Caleb's deck of cards is on the workbench. Lily's strings are in a little bag right where she left them. The room tilted. I remembered. Evelyn showing me how to fold the planes. Caleb shuffling cards in our shed. Lily braiding bracelets. I remembered the way Mom told me they had to go home, but I never saw them leave. The way I thought hide and seek ended too soon. And suddenly, I remembered more. Evelyn crying when the game was over. Caleb begging to go home. Lily asking why her parents weren't coming. I stumbled back, gagging. My parents rose together, blocking the exits. Dad said quietly, "We made sure Dr. Keating helped you forget. He was paid well to convince you it was all in your head. It worked beautifully, until now." Mom opened a drawer and pulled out a syringe filled with clear liquid. Her voice was calm. "We wanted you happy. We wanted you normal, but you've remembered too much, and we can't let that walk around." I realized the truth too late. I wasn't their son coming home to visit. I was just the last child to ever walk into their basement and trust them completely. And this time, there's no one left to imagine me.